Welcome to the Articulate Coven Afterlife, the patron-exclusive segment where we are currently discussing Welcome to Derry from HBO Max. Ashley, it's heavy shit.
This episode was really, really hard for me to like nut up and rewatch. Like you were like, episode 6, I can't believe you rewatched that one. I was like, episode 7 is going to be so much worse to rewatch. Like it's just a fucking, like it's just horrifying. Like the burning of the black spot is one of the most horrifying things I've ever watched.
I took a whole week off. I celebrated a whole ass holiday.
Yeah.
And I still wasn't ready to watch this episode, honestly, when I finally got around to it.
It's a lot. It's a lot. There's a lot of really wonderful things in it. It's really good storytelling, but it's fucking hard to watch.
Hello. You are watching Articulate Coven Afterlife. This is a Patreon exclusive segment that, because we have timed it out right, we are now offering to you on YouTube. You might notice, since I'm wearing a Mardi Gras shirt, that you are way behind our patrons. We have covered Welcome to Derry, the It television series from HBO Max, its first season. We're going to be covering Castle Rock from Hulu. We're going to be covering Heated Rivalries from HBO Max. We're going to be covering Stranger Things, just in a one-off episode from Netflix. We're going to be talking about the series Hemlock Grove, which Ashley and I have both wanted to talk about in the past and have never gotten around to. So all of that and more is coming up exclusively for our patrons. When we finish an individual series set of discussions for our patrons, and all of them have been released, we'll probably start releasing them week to week for YouTube, just like we're doing with this video that you're watching right now. You can get them early, ad-free, all of our stuff more often at articulatecoven.com/join. $2 or more a month gets you access to everything we do. If you're not in a position to support the show financially, then keep supporting it right here. Like this video, give us some hype, share the channel with your friends. Thanks, everybody, and enjoy the video. Okay, picture it. Derry, Maine, 1908. I love that we're getting so much of 1908. I do wonder, what are they going to do when we go 2 seasons down the road, and we're supposed to do the 1908 storyline?
Well, they must have a lot more planned than what we've seen so far, Joel.
Maybe so.
I mean, I think that's going to be the case.
Okay. Pennywise has a hell of an act, Ashley. It's a little creepy.
It is creepy, but it's really charming and like well put together. Like it's not like a little like there's animation, like it's,
I was gonna say it's like technically advanced. Like it's pretty fucking cool. Actually.
Yeah, like it's a whole fucking show, and it's weird seeing Pennywise as a costume.
Yep,
and not as a physical manifestation. Like to see the wig,
the hard line on the wig is so strange. Yes,
it was so weird. Like I was like, this is fucking trippy. Like it was really, really great way to start that episode.
The Pennywise and Periwinkle show. We see Periwinkle in full garb, and we learn that Periwinkle was her mother's stage name. This was the Pennywise and Periwinkle show, and the mourning that Pennywise is doing in his act is of his dead wife. I was unclear on that. I was like, but why is he mourning a dead daughter? He's got a daughter. I was like, of course,
it's
you
his
idiot.
wife.
He's got a daughter because his wife's gone. Like, yeah.
It's all very sad, and he's a poor guy. He's drinking. He's so sad.
Okay, but here's what's fucked up, Ashley. I don't think Bob Gray was a bad guy, probably.
No, he was. No, he's not a bad guy.
He was a drunk because he's depressed, and they're carnies.
Yeah, because they're, And he was
he's a really good dad, it seems like.
He loves his daughter. He clearly loves his daughter.
And wants her to be involved and is approving of her desires.
He's not creepy with his daughter. Like there's nothing creepy about their relationship.
No.
There's no bad vibes. This is not a Beverly situation, Oh.
No, there's no "are you still daddy's little girl" bullshit or whatever. No, none of that. It's just, it makes it all more tragic knowing where it's going. The whole time I'm like, oh, fuck. Also, you feel bad for Ingrid, even though we know already what she's done at this point. You're just like, God bless.
Yes.
Anyway, it's this show, man. This show.
I'm so fucking good. And it's so scary. Like, it is so, because I just finished Stranger Things and I loved it. It was so fantastic. We won't get into it, but I finished Stranger Things and then I had to rewatch this episode. And the whole time I was just so uncomfortable. It's so scary. It's just scary. It's so
Yeah.
fucking scary. This is so much scarier than most of what is on TV right now.
So the cold open of this episode is the origin of the modern incarnation of this monster.
Mm-hmm.
And yet that unveiling that as the cold open is like a respite from what's to come in this episode. How is it possible? How is that possible?
I don't know, but I was glad they did it because I could not have gone straight into that club after.
No,
I couldn't do it.
No, it's so crazy. A daughter loses her father and set on this lifelong path of destruction herself. And that's the happy part of this episode, honestly. Okay. Ashley, I had convinced myself that they had talked the racists down. I know the black spot burns. I knew from the book. I know that this was coming in the show. But I thought, oh, this is how our kids are going to get away. The racists will come back later and burn it down. Nope. They walk out and immediately chain the doors closed. And I was like, oh, fuck, we are right here. Okay, well, there we go.
Yep. It's hard. That is the burning of that club, them shooting into the club while it's on fire, those gunshots, that was all so well done and horrifying. I mean, that was fucking horrifying.
Here's the thing. When our servicemen confront the racists, they're like, oh, we got them too. They government issue, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No spoilers for a movie that's still in movie theaters right now, but I watched Avatar Fire and Ash, the third one.
Mm-hmm.
And I cannot stop thinking about how we've made like $1 billion movie that is mostly about the fact that you actually cannot tolerate the intolerant. Like, if someone has an opinion that you don't get to live, well, then that's an opinion that we can't allow, actually.
Yes.
Like, it's not, if they think you don't get to exist, then they don't get to have that opinion. And that's a hard lesson to learn, I think, especially for people who are by nature pacifists or who believe in peaceful resistance and coexistence and et cetera, et cetera. But like, if they just would have fucking shot instead of giving those racists a threat and an ability to walk out, then maybe 10 people die instead of 25.
Yeah, it's awful.
Or 23 or whatever it ends up being, right? Like, if those 5 or 6 guys up front had unloaded, then some of them would have died, but not all of them, and every single one of those racists would have died. Peaceful coexistence is not always an option, actually. Yeah. Some opinions don't get to exist in the free market of ideas. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Fuck those guys. It's awful. It's awful. And it's awful because we know shit like that happened for real. You know,
yes.
Like,
yes.
There was a massacre of black people in Elaine, Arkansas, that was absolutely horrifying. It's something that everyone would love to pretend didn't happen, but like, no, that fucking happened. Like, that happened. You cannot forget that these things happen, because, and as hard as it is to watch this is a dramatic depiction of things that actually have happened to folks. So it's just, that's one of the reasons why this episode is so hard to watch.
Yeah. Dick Halloran remembers that fridge was leaking, which maybe means that we got some rotten boards. They moved the fridge out, break the hole in the floor, and they're going to have a way out. God. He has decided he's going to have to talk to the spirits, though. I did not get this at first, but I saw in a video afterwards, the spirit that he sees is the woman that we saw in the flashback scene that was killed in The Hunt. So this is a spirit that we've seen already in the show. This is one of the native women that we've seen previously that leads Dick around and that helps him get the kids out. It's very, very cool. Although, since he's talked to the ghosts all can talk to him now.
Yeah.
This is the note that I have. Who shows up in the flames? It ain't Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. I can tell you that.
Can you imagine in the midst of this absolutely horrifying situation that is real, that is a real horrifying situation that's happening? Fire, gunshots, people have locked you in to kill you because you're black. And now this fucking clown. Are you fucking with me? Like,
Cosmic Ghost Clown shows up just to fuck with you. And not just shows up to scare you, but taunts you as all of your friends are burning alive around you.
Yeah, like, and it's gonna just straight up eat somebody. Do I have face on my face?
Do I have face? Do I have face on my face? It's real funny because he does it again later too in the episode we'll get to, but like, yeah, he does some chomping in this one.
Yeah, he's scarfing some folks down.
Okay, so Ronnie and Will make it out with Hank. They all make it out through the hole. Marge and Rich are stuck behind a falling beam.
Yeah.
So Rich pulls a Titanic and says there's plenty of room for both of us on this board, except there ain't. There's plenty of room for you in this box. He puts Marge in the box and then closes it and gets on top of it to keep her from opening it. And he says, and I'm genuinely, in a whole episode full of sad, terrible shit, this is a real sad moment. We also protect fair maidens.
Yeah. Sweet boy.
Man. Rich is a great character.
Rich was a great character. And also, I'm pretty sure they killed that child. That body, God, that was really upsetting.
Okay. It was, yes. However, I guess it's better than him being like terribly charred. But I thought we were just going to get ashes. I thought we were going to get maybe like a piece of clothing or something.
He died from the smoke. Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like that almost, I'm with you. That makes it worse almost that she gets to hold him and hug him. I'm like,
it was so sad.
Periwinkle is out looking for Daddy.
Yeah.
And finds her racist husband instead.
Oh my God.
Conveniently, Daddy shows up too, carrying a big ass cleaver.
Oh my God. That top of the head to you, sir.
Okay, first of all, let's go back for a minute because we've talked a little bit about how shitty Ingrid is. But I just want to draw the dots for people in case you're missing it.
Yeah.
Ingrid's the one that called in that Hank was at the black spot. Because she took him there. She knew he was there. She called him into the police and the racists. But Ingrid dated Hank in the first place so that she could lead to this situation. She was baiting him to hang him in front of the racists so that it would cause enough blood and violence to bring out Papa.
Yep.
This was literally all orchestrated.
Yep. Every bit of it.
And it's so much more fucked up when you think about it that way.
Yeah.
Okay. So it chops off Mr. Ingrid's head. And then is really testing just how far Ingrid has bought in now.
Yeah.
Let me chew this skull in front of you.
Yeah. Real casual. Real casual. It's got the same sort of vibe as someone just eating a raw onion out of their hand.
It's so fucked up. I mean, he's chewing the brain, but it's not like it's okay. Earlier in the episode, we talked about vampires sucking the brain out of a skull. He's not sucking the brain out. He's just chewing the fucking skull and everything. Oh,
so gross and scary.
It's too late though. Ingrid has finally figured out Papa ain't home.
Yeah.
It's not Daddy, in fact.
Yeah.
Okay, I just assumed that he killed her in the deadlights. Ingrid's not dead, though.
She's catatonic. Yeah, she's trapped.
But she wakes up on when she rolls away on the stretcher later.
Has her eyes open. Yeah.
Yeah, she sits up or something, like her head comes up. Okay, so Marge makes it out, but she is never going to be the same again.
No.
This Richie's laying there and we all get to hug him and say goodbye, but like, God damn, that's a hard one, man.
Yeah, that's awful. It's so bad. Sweet Rich.
I didn't realize it at first. Halloran here is surrounded by ghosts. Many of those ghosts are his friends that just burned up in the black spot, though.
100%.
It's a bunch of burned people asking him what happened to us.
It's the first thing I thought of when when his box opened. I was like, holy shit, he's at the black spot. That's going to be awful.
Ashley,
my guy. I'm so sorry, Dick.
The thing worked, though. The auger worked, and it has already gone to sleep. It is already back asleep. And then Major Halloran says to his wife, the worst of all this shit is behind us, I promise you. And I thought, oh no.
There's still a whole episode left, kids.
Oh no, it for sure is not all denouement. I guarantee you now. Okay. Of all the murder that has already happened in this episode, here's the thing that pissed me off the most. The radio broadcast saying an electrical fire at an illegal colored speakeasy.
Yeah. That's how I felt.
They just burned up all the secrets, didn't they? They buried them all in one fell swoop. 17 children, 23 people dead in the augury, 17 children over the course of the cycle, 23 people dead in the final event.
At the black spot.
And I like the elder that stands up at the meeting and goes, well, see you shit asses in 27 years.
I know that guy. I'm friends with that guy. That's my friend Clayton. That's totally something Clayton would say to all of us at the end of something like that.
It's funny though, because I did think you might not make it in 27 years, man. You are an elder. You're not that old, I suppose, but 27's dicey. Okay, for a minute, I thought that Mrs. Hanlon's plan was to take Hank back to Ingrid, and I was so fucking scared.
Oh God,
I was so scared that that's where they were going to go.
No, she's talking to her. She knows a lady called Rose.
I think it's Hanlon that says it. No, it's Mrs. Hanlon that says it. This town is the monster.
Yeah.
And that's the truth. Like, it's not. None of this would be like this without the presence of it. That's sure. For sure. But it is not nearly that dangerous without the presence of humans to feed and exacerbate the violence, right?
Absolutely.
That's what this story is about. It's about the evil is real, but evil uses us as its hands and feet. That's what King is trying to tell us here.
Absolutely.
Boy, Lily is not doing well, Ashley. We've talked about the fact that we think these shards might have a little bit of the One Ring to them in some capacity, but she is looking like a hollowed out problem here on the bed as the children come in. Somehow the other kids sharing all of their tragedy, though, seems to like pull her out of it a little bit, and she literally color comes back into her face. It's very strange. I don't know where this is going exactly, but I'm like, I got my eye on you, Lily.
Poor Lily. Poor Lily. She's having a time. Okay. Our girl will never eat pickles again, I'll tell you what.
Oh, my God. So they find the turtle shell. And, of course, Ashley, the American government has decided to fuck us.
Yes,
They
of course.
are not moving
100%.
the cage tighter.
No, they're not. No. They're opening the cage.
Okay, so Mrs. Hanlon's plan was not Ingrid, thank God. They're taking Hank to Rose. Okay, good call.
Yes. Gonna help them
meanwhile,
get over the border.
Major Hanlon is trying to save the pillar. It ain't about the Russians. Okay, when the Colonel finally unloads his evil plan here, Ashley, I was like, this is just if Nixon had found it, actually. Okay, cool. Really, really good to know. This is what, I mean, there are literally tapes of Nixon talking about, we can't outlaw being a lefty or an activist or black, but we can outlaw drugs, and then we can prosecute you all for drugs, you know. Fear is going to control this. His plan is a 27-year purge cycle, Ashley.
Yeah. Just let it loose. You don't even know what it can do.
Christ.
Like, it does all the shit that it does in this one little area. What the fuck can it do if you let it loose?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, indeed. It ain't asleep anymore. Okay, this moment where Bill wakes up in the pool of
Goo.
viscera, it's literally body, it's like intestines and blood and
Goo.
what sort of thing is he nesting in? But he wakes up because they've melted down this piece of the fence now. The fence is open.
Yeah.
And where does he go? Straight to the fucking army base, straight to the Air Force base, straight to the military base where he's never been able to go before.
Yeah.
This is a really scary scene when he's calling Will as Ronnie.
It's
pretty
very
terrifying,
scary.
honestly.
It gets really scary. The voices as they change, it's very upsetting. Yeah. It's very upsetting.
There's some really good stuff like that in season 4 of Stranger Things, especially, where you hear someone from their life telling them the terrible things, but it's not really them. It's not really them. It's this evil entity which is preying on our own shame. Like fucking shame, man. Shame and guilt will just destroy you from the inside out. We don't even need boogeyman and monsters, Ashley. We'll do it to ourselves.
It's a great way to manipulate people too.
Yep. Oh, the problem is the reason you can't afford eggs is because of all these Somalis.
Somali egg thieves.
Fucking cut off all the funding to childcare nationwide because of some
fraud.
Idiot white guy not understanding how childcare works. Fuckers. Anyway, Will's taken by the deadlights, Ashley, and I'm like, oh shit. Great record drop, a great needle drop here to finish the episode. Trouble's back in town.
Because you do, it's like, okay, this is the last episode. This isn't the last episode, and so it's like, what the fuck is left? And then everything goes to shit when they melt that pillar.
Yeah. Okay. So we know that Lily has the shard that they got. We Lily doesn't know this, but they got it from the vault that Rose had. So my guess is this is their backup, right? We're going to be able to put the cage back into place, at least theoretically, but it's going to take all of our kid heroes to do it because the military is not our friend.
No,
imagine
they
that.
are not helping us. Shocker.
Illegal and unconstitutional acts from the American military. Who would have thunk it?
Who would have seen that coming? I don't know. Probably not Venezuela.
Man, I'm loving this TV show. I'm really excited to see the finale with you all next week.
Oh my God.
So a little scheduling for Afterlife. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the finale next week, and then we will do an episode where we talk about Stranger Things. And it's going to be very cursory. We're going to talk about the whole series, some of our favorite Stephen King connections, especially some of our favorite moments overall, some of the ways that it was influenced. Man, especially in season 4, it killed me because there was just a full-on Breakfast Club connection. Like they did all of the Breakfast Club characters effectively across the season somewhere in the show, and I was like, oh well, I like this very much. I love all of the 80s actors that show up, right? The 80s and 90s actors that show up throughout the season or throughout the series. Very, very cool stuff. We'll talk about all of that, and I do feel like it fits into this It series that we're running on. Then I want us to talk about the 92 miniseries. I haven't watched it yet again. I've been waiting until we get through with Welcome to Derry, but I want to talk about Tim Curry a little bit.
Yeah, I want to watch that
specifically.
Again. I'm happy to watch that and talk about it.
And compare it to this whole cycle. All right, so that's what's up for us next. Thank you to all of you for supporting the show, and thanks to everybody for commenting. Do let us know what you think about us sharing the Welcome to Derry episodes once we wrap them all up. All right, until next time, we have been your hosts. I'm Joel.
I'm Ashley.
And we are the Articulate Coven. Don't forget, you can get all of this early, ad-free, and more often at articulatecoven.com/join. $2 or more a month gets you access to everything we do early and ad-free. Thanks again for watching. Like the video and share it with your friends.